Hi guys, this is part 2 to my video about this real bird's nest that I found at the farm. You see in part 1 I found actually 2 bird's nests and I gave a quick chat about it. It's all in one bundle now. I went to the farm to pick up the bird's nests and the workers there chucked it out of the cupboard I had it stored in. It was all over the ground, so I picked it all up and it's basically now just one bundle. But that doesn't matter. So that's the bird's nest. Just assume it's one bird's nest in one nice bundle. And what I'm going to do is do a fire with this and just quickly talk about this material. You'll notice that this bird's nest is very fine material and I'm sure it's going to start by sparks. Having said that, I was half thinking about doing putting some cotton balls in here and sparks. Now you might be thinking, whoa, he's copying out, he wants it easy, he's no expert. That's not the case at all. The reason I was thinking about putting cotton balls in here is because a part of my philosophy in camping and making fires is that I want you to make a fire conveniently, quickly, and be 100% sure you can make a fire. Now I'm talking when you're out on a proper camping trip. I don't want you to be messing about, you know, making a fire, trying to use sparks. Oh, I can't start it with sparks. I've got to resort to a lighter or something. I don't want you to mess around like that. I want you to be convenient, relatively fast, and 100% fire every time. Okay, you're camping, it's getting dark, you've set up your shelter, you want to start a fire now, cook before it gets dark. I don't want you messing around making that fire. That's a part of my philosophy. Now, if you find some material that you think is tinder material, bear in mind that, okay, I can guess this is pretty fine stuff, but I'm still not sure, and you still may not be 100% sure it can start by sparks, or that it can be easily started by sparks. You may sit there striking your ferrocerium rod and actually wasting material. Because don't forget, ferrocerium rods wear away, and this one's pretty worn away. And if you don't have good material, you're going to be wearing away and wasting your resources. Sure, they last a long time, but they still wear away. And then you're thinking, oh crap, this is taking too long. It's getting dark, quick, I'm desperate now for a fire. Put cotton balls in there or get your lighter out. If you have to resort to a secondary or third way to make fire, then you've failed. You should have got your lighter out the first time to make your fire. If you struggle with sparks and then you have to get your lighter out, think, oh bugger this, I'm just going to get the lighter out, I want a fire quick, it's getting dark. Now even I'm not 100% sure that it'll go up by sparks. I'm sure it will, it's pretty fine stuff, but if you're not sure, you may have secondary tinder material. Primary tinder material is with sparks. If it doesn't light easily by sparks, or it won't light at all, or it's going to take, you know, a long time with, you know, many strikes of your ferrocerium rod, it then becomes what I call secondary tinder material. I'm sure this is primary tinder material, and what I'm talking about is convenience, fairly fast, and 100% of the time. Now if you're experimenting, that's fine. You can experiment. You can have a base camp in your backyard, somewhere where you can experiment. That's fine. You can mess about with experiments. But when you're actually out there on a camping trip, you want to make a fire. You're not messing about, you're not doing experiments, you're not trying out stuff. Okay, don't mess about with a fire, and that's what I'm talking about. If you're not sure it's going to light by sparks, put a cotton ball in there, or 2 cotton balls, put some crushed solid fuel, put both, get your lighter out, light a candle and light it. Don't resort to a secondary fire starting method because you've failed. Okay, so that's just a quick chat about bird's nests. The other thing I want to say is a real life bird's nest you want to pick up all the time. I don't care where you are. If there's one thing in life promised me to do is always pick up birds' nests. I'm talking from the ground. Don't pick them out of trees. I don't believe in destroying nature. There might be eggs in there. Pick it up on the... I don't care if you're wearing a tuxedo and go into a wedding. Put that bird's nest in your top pocket of your tuxedo. It's going to look nice as a flower arrangement. I don't care where you are. You want to pick up the bird's nest, put that in a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag and in your backpack. And that becomes convenient material when you set up camp. You don't have to... I don't want you looking around for tinder material at a camp. You should have that already. You should have portable fuels in your backpack, and I'll talk more about that in other videos. And you need natural tinder material in a plastic bag, period. Normally, you don't want to look for tinder material when you set up camp, when you want to start fire. If you have to do that, resort to a lighter, a ring of inner tube and a lighter, and just put kindling straight on top of that. You're wasting time and energy if you're going to be looking around or processing tinder material when you want a fire. That's why you're preparing tinder material, taking that with you, and you're going to find it on the way. Throughout the day, sure, pick up tinder, pick up bird's nests, process some stuff during the day.